Good day, friends, family, people I don't know. Good fucking Monday morning here on the Dirty Pat Walsh channel on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. The subject of my nickname came up in a Facebook thread the other day. Again, it's funny. It's a nickname I've had since like fucking mid-90s. And, it's always been kind of attached to my musical life, because that's why I got it, because I was a low-down, dirty blues musician. But yeah, I don't know. It's funny when it comes up. And I like to use it because that's how people in town know me. And I don't know. There's a million Patrick Walshes out on YouTube, but there's only one Dirty Pat Walsh, and that's me. I got tenure in the job, and I'm going to keep my position. And part of that job is dipping. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Can you ever fucking cram enough this shit in your mouth? I don't know. A little bit more. I fucking love this shit, man. Just cherry tobacco blend. I just fucking love it. A lot of people hate it. Well, whatever. A lot of people hate a lot of shit. A lot of people were doing stuff. That's what I always say. In tight spots. A lot of people were doing stuff. A lot of people were saying stuff, So yeah, it was a funny weekend, in my music group, Warehouse of Strangers Radio. The theme was feel good, like feeling good. What music makes you feel good? What brings you up? What gets you through the day kind of shit, right? And what's funny, it was a lot of funny posts and a lot of good, really good music posts, people getting really personal. That's how you really find out about somebody, when you find out what kind of music invokes certain emotions in them. You learn a lot more about that person, I have found. And So yeah, feel good weekend, fucking feeling good, everybody feeling good and awesome, great, awesome. But there's always a big but in this day and age. On the other hand, many of my people out in Cyberland, some of you will watch this video, I think, are suffering mentally really badly right now. A lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, and I am, that's that's my fucking that's how I live, kind of thing. Like, I'm a fucking ball of anxiety. That's a big part of the reason why I don't work, is because I'm got a lot of issues, in my head. So, and it's hard, man. Like, and like lots of sad things, like, a good friend of mine, Josh, on Facebook, he had put the poor dog down yesterday, who was in a world of pain. Like, that's so sad, fuck, I can completely sympathize with that. I've had to put down a couple wonderful pets I've had, people just, everyone I talk to has been suffering anxiety, preparing for big life changes, preparing for surgeries, preparing for another fucking mundane week at work that in a job that destroys their soul. You know, these are the days when I count myself lucky, you know, even though I'm not well. Like right now, I have a few things to do today, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do them because I'm in a lot of pain right now. I don't like to talk about that shit very much here, but I do from time to time. You know, and it sucks, man. Like it's hard seeing everybody not seeing, but knowing everybody's feeling so down, you know, or feeling so anxious or having to deal with massive life changes, you know, or just getting backstabbed. There's a big lot of backstabbing in my people in Facebook this weekend, you know. And, you know, it's just it's a drag, you know. So in response to all that, I wrote a nihilist fucking punk song this morning and I uploaded it. It should be the one video before this one. I'm also out of coffee, so, and my tea is dwindling. I have to, you know, yeah, I gotta be very resourceful with my resources right now. So that's all good. When you don't have a cup of coffee and you wake up painful and angry and everything sucks, you know, yeah, sometimes it's good to sit and muse and ruminate about it and drink a cup of coffee. And sometimes it's just good to bash on your fucking guitar and sing what's on your mind, you know. And that's usually what I do when I write music here anyway. So, yeah. So, sorry, not sorry. If you like it, if you like it. If you don't, I don't know. I don't know. It's funny. I lead a funny musical life. I gotta say that. I'm very happy with the musical life I lead, but it's very funny intermingling of genres that I dabble in. So, and the repercussions for, as I've mentioned before, and when I mentioned this before, it was like I think it was taken in maybe I said it in a way that made people take it the wrong way. You know, I'm completely happy sitting in the seat that I sit in music, you know. But like I've said before, you know, to the punk rock kids, I'm kind of an old head. And to the blues cats, I'm a young punk, you know. So, and that's fine. I don't mind that at all. It's fine, you know. I'm not crying about it. I play what I want, you know. Nobody else in town does what I do, so it's fine with me, you know. You gotta find your own voice, you know. I was talking to Kelsey about this the other day when she was playing trombone with me. We were talking about music, you know, because I always say to her, you know, you're a real musician. You play the real music, you know, like she plays classical music and jazz music, you know, like real, like sheet music, you know, and where people actually come and see it, you know. And I play folk, punk, blues, you know, and barely anybody comes and sees it, you know. So I shouldn't say that. We had a good turnout at the last Hurricane Charlie show, but yeah, I was saying, you know, there's a million people who are trying to imitate other musicians, you know. You know, I could spend my whole life trying to fucking play guitar like fucking Jimi Hendrix or Stevie Ray Vaughan or whatever the fuck, but I'd just be an imitator, you know, or playing harmonica like Little Walter or Sonny Boy Williamson or Sonny Terry. You know, I could try that. I could work on it and I could probably do it. But I like my own voice, you know, and I think everybody should. That's my musical fucking statement is find your own voice and fucking do what you want to do, and damn the haters, you know, because no one, you know, everyone, no matter what, you know, and proof of it is like bands like Napalm Death exist, you know, or Extreme Noise Terror, like just fucking noise bands, you know, and people love that shit, or the crappy pop music that's all over the radios, you know, people love that shit. a lot of people equally hate all that shit too, you know, and that'll go for any musician, for anybody doing anything you do. There's going to be some people who like it and some people who hate it, and it doesn't matter what genre you work in, the ratio is probably going to be pretty much the same, you know? So just find your own fucking voice and run with it, you know? And yeah, and you know, earlier I was talking about anxiety and depression and stuff, you know, and it's all part of life, man. It's all, you gotta, the best you can do is keep a positive mental attitude, fight the good fight. And like I'm always saying here, you know, when I always close my videos with saying be well and stay free and all that shit. But I mean that, you know, be well, live well, you know. Just because you're sick and poor doesn't mean you have to live like a fucking caveman, you know. You can live well. You can, you know, I always say you can fake the good life even in the worst situations, you know. And, you know, just coming from someone who has to say this to himself all the time, you know, just keep your head up, keep your chin high, walk with the fucking dignity that you deserve, and believe in yourself and respect yourself. And not everyone's going to love you. Not everyone's going to hate you, but it's the way of the world. You know, some people are going to like you. Some people aren't. Some situations are going to be horribly anxiety ridden, and some are going to be completely ecstatic, you know. It's all part of the big picture, you know. The human condition. That's the thing I always like to say. We are all subject to every aspect of the human condition as soon as we are born, you know. So, yeah, you know, that's my deep philosophical fucking vlog this morning. And if that's philosophical, then I'm the fucking Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. But be well, stay free, be you, and fucking believe in what you do. Because if you do, other people will too. All right, I'm out.